We made it, guys. One day till Michigan at Minnesota. So if you're excited for this football season, if you're excited for this abbreviated football season, make sure to have the best resource on YouTube, Michigan Football Report, as one of the subscriptions you've got. Hit that red subscribe button. Helps us out, allows us to do more shows, and gives you the best Michigan football coverage out there. We've got our Michigan football mailbag, some really interesting topics you do not want to miss coming up right now. Welcome into the Michigan Football Report. I am your host, as always, James Yoder, on location beside a family emergency. Had to travel to the state of Ohio, as I may have mentioned yesterday if you saw our rumors video on Thursday. But I'm not going to miss doing a Michigan Football Report for you guys, and some great questions coming in from the mailbag like this one. Any word on COVID affecting Minnesota's offensive line? So there's a lot of rumblings out there that Minnesota is going to be down 2 starters against Michigan on the O-line. So people were saying right tackle, left tackle. Actually, right tackle, right guard, Curtis Dunlap Jr., redshirt sophomore, might be a COVID thing, might be an opt-out thing. We're not sure. I feel like COVID's more likely because I believe he opted out and then opted back in. But how about also their right tackle, Dan Faalele, is Faalele Jr. Some people have said COVID. I've actually heard it might be an attitude issue, and he might be benched or might be sitting the first half. Regardless, Michigan's strength is his defensive line, especially Kwity Paye, Aiden Hutchinson come off the edge. So if Minnesota's got the full side of the line, the right side of the line, that's going to be a tough pill to swallow for the quarterback, for the running back. So keep an eye out this one. I think there's some definite smoke in this one. That question coming in from Jordan_FL on Instagram. He messaged me on the Michigan Football Report in our weekly mailbag. So keep an eye out for it. You never know what's going to happen. I think Minnesota could be down a few starters, likely on the offensive line. Michigan is a 3-point favorite heading into this game against Minnesota. The spread has moved from Minnesota being a 1-point favorite last week in the early line to Mount Michigan being a 3-point favorite. Michigan is 1-20 in the past 14 years on the road against ranked teams, right? 1-20 straight up. That is insane to me to think about. Jim Harbaugh hasn't fared any better. He is 1-7 with the only ranked win coming in 2018, 2 years ago, at number 20, number 19 Michigan State that turned out to be kind of a crappy team regardless. So we know all about last year. They went on the road to Penn State. They went on the road to Wisconsin, kind of got waxed early on. Jim Harbaugh's MO is that his teams go on the road against ranked teams and they sleepwalk through the first half. So if the game starts going slow in the first half for Michigan, they're looking like they're sleepwalking. It's not going to be a good day. But if you think the Wolverines going to pull it out, or if you say, well, they never win on the road, go ahead and get started with BetUS, our sportsbook partner. You've got till 7:30 Eastern tomorrow night, Saturday night, to take advantage of the offer. 125% deposit bonus. Use the URL chatsports.com/GoBlue. So you qualify, you end up on the dashboard. Promo code GoBlue, 125% deposit bonus. And wrap warrant, you get a Michigan football jersey, the Jordan brand ones, the ones they sell on Nike's website, the ones they sell at Amazon. We're going to send it to you. So once you get going with BetUS, email goblue@chatsports.com. Just say, got going with BetUS? Here's my account number, whatever you want to tell us. We'll ask the information we need. We'll get your shipping and size information. We will ship it out to you. But don't go sign up at 7:31 p.m. or anything like that because they know you won't be able to take advantage. Get this jersey. Get a free jersey. Get the best hookup in the game. Next up from Willie Wonka 836. Can we expect the Yoder guarantee for a win on Saturday night? Look, I think I'm starting to feel a lot better. The closer we get to the game, the closer I feel, better I feel about this game. I really don't know what my prediction is yet. I really am having a tough time. There's so many unknowns on Wisconsin or on Minnesota side. There's so many unknowns of what we're going to get out of Joe Milton. The spread has moved. Michigan's now a 3-point favorite. Harbaugh is so bad versus it. I don't really know what to tell you, Willie, but I'm going to make this the pinned comment ad break. Predict the score, Michigan at Minnesota. I'll tell you what, I'll go down there. I'll give you my prediction in the comments as long as we get about 25 of you guys to give us the prediction. And whoever gets it right, the first person to get it right, you got to tell me the score and the winner. I'm going to Venmo the winner, the first person who predicts it, $25 via Venmo after the game, probably on Sunday or Monday. So don't be tweeting at me Saturday night. Where's my money, Yoder? Go down, predict it. Get hit with the YouTube ad break here. So scroll down, predict the score, scroll back up. We'll get back into the show. All right, so you went down there, you predicted the score. Now, I'm going to ask you to do one more thing before we jump into the rest of the mailbag. Subscribe to the channel. We've had a ton of subscribers the last 3 or 4 weeks. You guys are excited. If you haven't watched the show before, subscribe. You're not going to regret it. We're entertaining. We like to bring fun. We like to ask you guys questions. And if you watch it and you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? You don't want to watch sloppy Sam Webb on his boring radio show. You want to watch Yoder. Hit that subscribe button. Next question coming in from Nilay Patel 21. How many interceptions and touchdowns from Joe Milton against Minnesota? It's a tough one to answer because we don't know what we're getting at Joe Milton. The vibes are looking good. People are saying Joe Milton's looking great. He's got the offense, all that. But he's never thrown for 50% in a season in his entire career, a full season as a high school player. 6 of 11 as Michigan's quarterback, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. Now, he's got a little bit of running moves. He's got a little bit of mobility here and there. But I am predicting 1 touchdown and 1 interception from Milton versus Minnesota. And it would be probably ignorant and irresponsible for me to predict anything else. Now, you might see Joe Milton get going on his legs a little bit. He had a touchdown against Ohio State a couple years ago when he was a true freshman, but only 12 carries for 47 yards in his career against Michigan. If he can get going on either some scripted plays where he's running on his feet, or he scrambles to avoid a pass rush and gets 10, 15, 20-yard chunks, and that could really open up the offense for Michigan and get Joe Milton feeling a little bit better. So I'll ask you guys this question. You heard my prediction, 1 touchdown, 1 interception against Minnesota. I think Michigan's running backs are more proven in the passing game at this point, so I do think we'll be on the ground a little bit. But make this prediction. I'm putting the over-under at 185 yards passing against Minnesota. I know you guys are going to hammer the over, right? He's going to throw for 300, 225, but I think it's a reasonable prediction for a player making his first start on the road against a ranked team with 4 new offensive linemen. Go down, type O for under, O for over, type U for under. Want to know what you guys think about Joe Milton's first start as Michigan's starting quarterback. Next question coming up. Which running back will get the most touches on Saturday? I believe it is going to be Zach Charbonnet. I've actually made him my running back starter after originally having him and Hassan Haskins kind of be tied for the starting role. I've got Zach Charbonnet as my starter. I think he'll get anywhere from 14 to 16, 17 carries. Haskins will probably get 8 to 10. Chris Evans, I don't know. We might see him more in the passing game, but that is the depth chart. Blake Corum there. Tristan Turner, I don't think we'll see him on the field as a running back. But I'm going to ask you guys this question. Predict your rushing leader, most rushing yards versus Minnesota. Zach Charbonnet, Hassan Haskins, or Chris Evans. Type ZC, HH, or CE below. And while you're down there, make sure you click that link that's in the description. It's in the comments, chatsports.com/GoBlue. If you want to take advantage of the BetUS promo, Go Blue, to get 125% deposit bonus and the free Michigan football jersey. You will not regret it. So it's chatsports.com/GoBlue, promo code GoBlue, and then email us, goblue@chatsports.com, to redeem your jersey. My man, Lucas Wright on Instagram, coming in. Who is the biggest sleeper on both sides of the ball? And if you guys don't really know what the term sleeper is, it's someone that you're not expecting to do great things. It's kind of under the radar for a little bit. I've got 2 guys I'm going to start on defense. He's a 3-year starter, so he shouldn't be a sleeper, but he really is. He really is. Brad Hawkins, I think, poised for a big-time senior year. So I've got Brad Hawkins as my sleeper. I think he's going to be an impact player against Minnesota. They've got a really nice passing game. And then how about Chris Evans? Think about this. Chris Evans was around in 2016, right? Chris Evans scored a touchdown in the opener in 2016. Now it's 2020, 4 full seasons later. He's back for his 5th-year senior year. And frankly, with the eligibility rules, he could come back in 2021 if he wanted to. How crazy is that to think about? But I think Chris Evans is going to make a difference in this game, not just from a rushing perspective. Look at these stats. Like, people forget. 3 seasons, 1,700 yards, 14 touchdowns, 300 carries for Chris Evans in his career, but he's not just a receiver or a rusher. He's a receiver as well. 2 touchdowns, 40 catches in his career for Chris Evans. A lot of people kind of forget about that, honestly, right? So I like what I'm seeing out of, I like what I'm hearing out of Chris Evans, and I think we're going to like what we see out of both Brad Hawkins and Chris Evans heading into this game or in this game against Minnesota. Make sure to follow me on Twitter at James Yoder. I'm between all during the game on Saturday. And while you're here, hit this button right here to subscribe to the Michigan Football Report. And if you want more Michigan football videos, I've got my Michigan Football Rumors Roundup from Thursday. Also have my Michigan Football Offensive Depth Chart from last week. Michigan and Minnesota, 7:30 Saturday night. Go Blue.